Welcome to Satan is My Superhero. In this minisode, we continue our mini-series exploring the ancient influences in the creation of our favourite superhero.
Yeah, boy!
Many of our modern devil's attributes can be found in the traditions of Zoroastrianism.
What's Zoroaster?
Hundreds, maybe even 1,000 years before the children of Abraham started writing down their ideas, a bloke by the name of Zoroaster was getting around what is today, modern-day Iran, preaching about one true God.
What do you mean there's just one God?
That's right, just one.
Who's your God of the harvest?
The one and only God.
Aha, so who's your God of war then?
No, it's just the one. It's the same one. He's the God of everything.
So you believe there's just one God running every single thing in the whole universe all at once by himself?
That's right.
That would explain why everything is managed so badly.
Exactly. No.
According to the Zoroastrian tradition, Ahura Mazda is an uncreated being that dreamed up this whole universe.
I had the weirdest dream. I created a world where Riverdale ran for 7 years, but Firefly was cancelled halfway through the first season.
Ahura Mazda's main antagonist is Angra Mainyu.
Hello, I'm Angra Mainyu. Proof your monkey brains just can't understand monotheism or omnipotence. Now, back to your little podcast.
There are different accounts of what Angra Mainyu is.
I'm a fucking legend. That's what I am.
And just like Satan in the Old Testament, Angra Mainyu does not originally appear as a name, but seems to have been a description of a destructive or chaotic mind or spirit. Used in a sentence, you might say, this kid is Angra Mainyu.
I feel targeted.
It's really about having bad thoughts. Thinking good thoughts is an important part of Zoroaster's doctrine.
So in the earliest known influence on our modern Satan, we find out, really, it's just human nature that's the problem.
No shit, Sherlock.
What a hot take.
Only think good thoughts. Only think good thoughts. Only think good thoughts.
Excuse me, but would you mind passing this old blind leper his stick? I seem to have dropped it.
Get away from me, scum. Can't you see I'm concentrating on being a good person right now?
In some stories, Angra Mainyu is the twin brother of Ahura Mazda. In some stories, Angra Mainyu is like an angel created by Ahura Mazda who fell from grace.
Oh, really? I haven't seen him at any of the meetings.
In one creation story, Ahura Mazda creates a man and a bull.
Hi, I'm Man. Well, this sucks.
Meanwhile, Angra Mainyu creates snakes and flies.
Thank goodness there's someone else here. I thought I was going to be stuck alone with this guy forever. The conversation has been stale. I'm Man, by the way, and you are... Ow, you bit me! Come on, Bull, let's split this scene. Those guys over there look like fun. Yeah, I know, you warned me. I don't need a lecture, all right? Let's just put the snake business behind us, put our best foot forward with these new fellows. How do you do? I'm Man. Why?
Then Angra Mainyu murders the man and the bull.
I had to find out which one made the best hamburgers. It was the bull, by the way, but you already knew that.
The man's body becomes a seed that sprouts the first human couple. So we're the first couple?
Only couple.
And we're siblings.
Well, we share a parent, so technically, yes.
And we're supposed to kickstart an entire species? But there's no one here who's not my brother.
I agree. It's suboptimal.
Why is it the dudes who invent religions always have a brother-sister fetish?
I know, it's weird, right?
Are you getting undressed?
Hey, I don't make the rules.
The bull becomes the seed of pretty much all other life on Earth. Can you stop saying seed? Can I stop saying seed? It's getting gross.
What do you feel like for dessert?
It really doesn't matter. It's all bull semen.
Okay, Debbie Downer. So that's a no to tapioca pudding.
Angra Mainyu also convinces this human couple to tell the first lie. Yes, it was great. And no, I'm totally not weirded out by you being my brother at all. So here we have Angra Mainyu responsible for the deception that resulted in the creation of humanity, and he is connected to snakes, flies, and lies.
I still don't see any similarities.
According to Zoroastrian tradition, the end of the world will come when the forces of good finally overcome the forces of evil.
Going by that logic, evil is what keeps the world alive. Not the brightest spark in the fireplace is our Zoroaster.
The hills and mountains will melt, and that molten lava will flow across the world in rivers. I see now we shouldn't have fought so hard against evil. That's my takeaway from this. Everyone, including our raised from the dead ancestors, will have to wade through the molten magma. To the good people, it will feel like warm milk.
It's not too bad once you get used to it.
Because I guess good people have asbestos legs or something?
To the bad people, the molten magma will feel like, molten magma.
I don't know what you're all crying about. It's lovely.
The lava will eventually flow down into hell and destroy Angra Mainyu.
I regret nothing.
Zoroastrians like to build fire temples. They almost always pray to their god in the presence of fire. It is seen as a gateway to the eternal.
Finally, a religion I understand.
Oh yeah, that's a spot.
Zoroaster liked to demonize the existing deities in his homeland, to the point that hundreds of years later those old gods were simply the demons of his religion.
Didn't we hear this story in the last episode?
Yep.
Nothing new ever happens.
This pattern was replicated again hundreds of years later in Europe. Once Christianity became dominant, the church demonized, criminalized, and persecuted the pagan and Wicca religions.
Oh, look at that. My god just cut your friend's head off.
Your god didn't do that. You did that.
Tomato, tomato.
We ended up with witch trials, inquisitions, and crusades. Any deviation from the company line was described as devil worshipping.
Are you reading a book?
Yes?
Is it the Bible?
No.
Devil worshipper. Burn the witch! Burn the witch! Burn the witch!
Abraham's people and eventual authors of the Old Testament came into contact hard with the Zoroastrian religion while many of their elites were exiled to Babylon in the 6th century BCE.
Terrible news, Naomi. All of our elites are being shipped off to Babylon.
Oh no. Whatever will we do without the upper crust standing over us with their boots on our throats?
This was before and during the writing of the books of Ezekiel, Daniel, Enoch, Jubilees, Numbers, Kings, Chronicles, Zechariah, and Job. Did I pronounce any of them right? These are the books that the Christians will use to mould our modern-day devil.
You make it sound like I was created by a bunch of unimaginative hacks, copying the work of another bunch of unimaginative hacks.
If the shoe fits.
Many scholars believe that contact with Zoroastrianism seems to have influenced the apocalyptic Jews... I feel like I shouldn't be saying that. The apocalyptic Jews of the 2nd and 1st centuries BCE with its good God, bad God concept.
Wow! A flood that wiped out almost all life on the planet? Plagues? Murder of thousands of completely blameless firstborn children? What did your good God do about that evil shit?
Whoops. This is awkward.
Apocalyptic Jews didn't necessarily believe the world was about to end.
Can't they see the end is nigh?
Although some of them certainly did think that. As we've discussed in our itinerant series about the Book of Revelation,
Gratuitous back catalogue plug.
apocalypse means revelation. So at this time, there were a bunch of prophets running around claiming to be receiving revelations directly from Yahweh.
The Lord has spoken to me and told me that I am to lead you all.
Well, that's weird because the Lord spoke to me and he said you're a stinky poo-poo head.
If John the Baptist and Jesus actually existed, this is what they were.
Then cometh Jesus from Galilee to Jordan unto John, to be baptized of him. But John forbade him, saying,
I have need to be baptized of thee, and comest thou to me?
And Jesus answering said unto him,
Oh, my dad, did we just become best friends?
Yeah, boy.
What can we take away from this minisode about Zoroaster? Did Angra Mainyu have an influence on the modern-day Satan?
It is debated among scholars, but come on, his molten lake of fire, along with the part he plays in the creation and destruction of humanity, not to mention his association with lies, snakes, and flies, please.
And just like our devil today, his very existence proves humans just can't do monotheism. Do not have the brain for it. And that's why Satan is my superhero. Thank you so much for listening. Rate, review, subscribe, all that podcast stuff. But most of all, please give us money.
Go to patreon.com/Satan is my superhero.
I'm Man, how do you do? I'm fantastic.